down there. Oh, that's Park Hill now.
It's grade 2 listed monument.
Grade 2. So how many died? 339.
That's how many's buried here. It's more of it died.
I'm sure I read the monument collapsed in about 1990 or something, or was it 2000?
Yeah. And then like symbols on the gate, they had a symbol of it being broken.
And they had to rebuild it again or something. Oh, I've never been there. Looks good, doesn't it? It says 402 there now.
There's 402 died, and only 339 were buried.
Oh,
here.
buried it. Right.
Yeah, that's why I came here to see this view.
Yeah. What a view. So, what interesting buildings can you pick out?
There's that St James's Tower in the middle. This is
Which is that?
the big one.
Big one.
The really big one. That's the new tallest building in Sheffield. And then behind it, the tower in the back, that's the Arts Tower. The one that's got the big lift in it.
Yeah.
And that used to be the tallest building in the city. I think it's one of the tallest university buildings in the country. That. They do architecture and other drawing things. And there's Royal Hallenshire over there, isn't it?
Where's that?
Big grade thing to the left.
Oh, left of the red
Yeah.
log one on the left, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's Royal Hallenshire. That. Oh, and then where that crane's going up right in the distance.
Yeah.
That was just outside where I was staying last year.
All right.
So we're building a new
It's
block.
quite nice up there.
Yeah, they're building a new block of flats.
Cool.
That's a pretty good photo of all of it.
Yeah, that's nice. Great view, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to come to it, because I know you've got this
Oh,
really
it's-
good view from here.
What's that church over there? Is that?
That one. It's not the cathedral. It's like a bit
No,
more
yeah.
bearish, isn't it?
Is it? It's weird. Isn't it?
Sure. And
That's Sheffield Hallam.
uni there, and that clock tower with the like green.
That's the old town hall thing.
Yeah. That's
On
the
Castlegate.
Yeah, that's the town hall.
And what's that then?
I'm not sure what that is.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, that big tower that's right next to the Winter Gardens.
Oh, is that?
Just behind it? It's blocking the view of it, but the Winter Gardens is just behind that, and then you'd have the
That
crew
silver
people.
one, that's a car park, isn't it?
Yeah, with all the squares.
It's called
and
the cheese grater.
I think there's a casino near that as well.
Yeah.
And you can just see the diamond poking out, like, to the left of the cheese grater, just over, like, just at the top of the roof line, where I do my engineering lectures. With all the,
Where that yellow crane is?
Yeah.
Just to the left of that.
But just underneath that yellow crane, you can just see the little diamonds. And
yeah. I think that's a great piece of architecture, that.
yeah, that's where they do all the engineering lectures. So that's where I'll be a lot next year.
Any other buildings?
There's a lot of buildings, I can't really see any to talk about though.
So down there, near the foreground, so this big red and green.
Well,
Just
or the, like,
just
bar.
beyond that's is that lead mill? Is that lead mill there?
It's not the lead
Well,
mill.
What
It's
is it
in
there?
that area. You see where that?
It's like beyond that is Brown Street, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just to the left of it. You see where that US is on that building. So to the left of that red and green one.
Yeah.
There's that US. That is the. That is that accommodation I was looking at. That US.
Oh
building.
yeah.
So it'd be this. I think it's that building with, like, the red windows on the back of it.
Yeah.
I think it's that one just there. Would be the lead mill. Yeah, in that area. Yeah, so that's our accommodation I was looking at there, the US, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's all right. It's not a great location, though, isn't it?
Well, it'd be alright if I was staying at Sheffield Hallam Uni. To be closer to their campus.
Whereas now you just walk up, won't you?
Yeah. And I think, look there, you can just see the top of Bramall Lane poking out.
No, I can't see it. What a great view. What's this over here?
That, like, mound bit there. Do you think that's where there was actually bugging?
What's all that about?
Don't know.
Hannah,
It's
Alice,
like a school project type thing.
people's name. It's not bad, is it? Oh, Thomas. Is that 1832?
To the memory of George Toyne,
George Toyne.
3rd of September 1832.
Who died of the cholera on the
3rd
3rd,
of September
1832.
aged 46 years. Erected by his widow, Mary Toyne.
Toyne. What's this then? Looks like a... What's that say, Tom?
Can't really read it from
So, is that John? John...
there. Master Cutler.
Ah! Yeah. I've read about him, Master. I have to look him up. Died August
1833.
in the... Can't read it.
12th
month of... his
month of his office. After a few hours
illness
and
was buried the same day.
in this
Don't know.
secluded spot. It goes over.
Oh, right.
That's a secluded spot.
Many of his
Townsmen
men who fell
within
victims to
of
the
same
and some infection. Don't know.
in the midst of the life. In the midst of life, we are in depth.
In the midst of life, we are in depth.